Hey there guys, so in this TAC view we're going to have a quick look at the first run SOC and 60 with Slammer and me in the background in the Rio seat did on Blu For tonight. And this is literally, I'm just going to call it clubbing seals right up until towards the end when the seals finally realise they might be able to have some teeth. We also have Sock in the background who may come through if he talks at any point here, but yeah. So before somebody sits here and turns around and goes, it wasn't fair, two cats up against some 18s and 16s, let's be clear. We have no data link, we have only basic AWACS, and they have one F-16 here, one F-18 here, one F-18 here, one F-18 here, one F-18 here, and there is possibly another 16 around somewhere. Yeah, another F-18 over here, sorry. There is some AI up here of which they waste a whole bunch of missiles on. So we see literally probably 12, basically half of the Hornets and the 16s. AMRAAM complement and some AIM-9s wasted on two F5s when literally two or three AIM 120s would have done the job. We continue in here. Now, at times we're running radars, we'd kill our radar and then cycle it back on after a little bit. But we're not launching much different to what you would with a 120 with high closure rates, so and 120 Charlie. So what you'll see here is the first missile comes off our rail when the closest target, which is the F-16, is at about 35 nautical miles, and the one behind him is at about 40. We also did a basic sort. We've got no data links, so it's not easy for us to sort. We've basically got to say, I've got right, you've got left type thing. So you'll see SOC launches on, well, Slammer as the Rio launches on these two. One of mine tracks over here at these guys, and the other one's tracking over at these guys over here. And here goes first seal. Bang. Bye bye. Here comes the second seal. So he does get away from the first one, so he did a real nice notch here. Blackwood over here does a really, really good notch, but it's not going to save him from this one here. I don't think. Or maybe it does. There's a couple here. We end up with... These guys end up with one kill and we end up with three over here. This missile basically doesn't track. This one does, but thing. So we kill one there, which was Booze. We come into a merge. An AIM-9 Mike shot takes out Blackwood here. Ocean manages to survive this and gets a shot off and kills these guys. And wears this to the face. And we stick around for a little bit and we come back and land. As you're about to see. We come back and land. Now, these guys are all like, we'll get them while they're on the deck. We'll bottle them up. Now, the thing is, we're actually not really worried about being bottled up at all. Instead, we scramble takeoff here. We launch. Our other guys are still INSing and all that stuff. These guys literally launch, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4 120s against one lowly F-14. So we've just killed two of theirs. Now, admittedly, the 16 does get a 9x onto us at one point here. It only damages us though. The kill here is a maneuver kill, because so that damages us. We've got no, at this point, we've got no radar, no aim 9 tone, no um, ability to use our phoenixes, and this guy's just spraying and praying because, trust me, I've watched the TACView stuff. There's no lead being pulled, and he's certainly not using the the radar gun sight, because if he had, he should have been able to kill us about 6 times over. Maneuver kill though, because 60 got a little bit over aggressive. Comes out, Sock and Slammer finally get up, and I believe they actually managed to get revenge for us here. Yep, bang, revenge. They come back around, and you've got Ocean and Kiwi out here, or Aussie, and Aussie wears it here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles in the air. Now, Aussies, I won't say are actually a wasted shot here. Aussie knew he was dead, so it's better to get missiles off and pray that one tracks and manages to kill Sock than to just ignore him. They're wasted otherwise. Ocean's gotten a little bit of bloodlust in his eyes here, and he follows these guys back in deep, but AI JF-17 and Sock end up getting him from memory. Yeah, AI JF-17 gets him, Sock comes in and lands, as we're still having some issues, and we all end up resetting, I think, for the most part here. Yeah, so we're up in the air again here. We fly out. We realise we don't have a full load of weapons. We come down, we rearm, and we run into some issues, so we restart, and then we go back up as a 2-ship. And by this stage, everybody's basically like, the F-14s aren't as easy to kill as we thought. And where's the F-14s actually gone? There we are. So we come out, we join up as a 2-ship. We come out. Now, Sock and Slammer do buy it again here. Some 16 AI enemy 16s get them, but we dodge a Patriot over here. We turn back in. We nail Blue's tanker here. We nail another tanker here in a moment, I believe. Or no, this tanker survives. We nail their AWACS over here. Yeah, so their AWACS loses it here. We turn back in. Sock and Slammer die to the 16s over here. We come down. And then we almost get Aussie in the GIF over here, but he manages to outrun. We've got no Phoenixes left by the time we get down here, because he manages to notch them really nicely along here. Few pure luck. He openly admits he never actually knew they were there for a chunk of it. He runs back, but basically he wrecks his plane on landing, so while he might survive here, it's not really... He's got no fuel and he comes in way too hot, and yeah. So I believe the total kill loss there was, we died in the 14 once to our maneuver kills. Sock and Slammer died twice. Is that right, Sock? You're muted.
Yes.
And a lot of Blues died, and I mean a lot. So we figure this is a tactical victory for Red 4 tonight. For both sides though, good fights. There were some really, really nice fights tonight. and some really nice work. It's nice to see some of the Blue For newer guys and the like showing that they are learning from the stuff we do on Tuesdays nights, especially Black with some of his notch work and defensive work, and Ocean with his herding of the sheep and supporting. Um, I'll try and do some more debriefs like this when and as I can. Okay, guys, catch ya.